Who's cute? Who's cute? Yeah, booty ding. Oh, oh my gosh. So this is a quarantine haircut, and it doesn't look horrible, but it does look a little weed whacker. Oh, no butts, no butts. Very good boy. And no, I didn't train him to do that. That's just like a weird thing that we're doing. So do you guys go through and you like call your dog different names? Like right now, for whatever reason, and this has been sticking for a long time, but right now, Pootie Tang, yeah. Okay, hi guys. So I don't know why I'm standing on my tippy toes. So we are going to do K-beauty in this segment of like beauty talk. We'll cut to some non-beauty things and then we'll come back and talk about non-K-beauty items. Okay, I just don't want to overwhelm you because I see what is in front of me. It could be a really long clip about makeup and skincare that you might be like, okay, I'm over it. Okay, so first of all, I have a handful of items that were sent to me. It's from a website called Stylevana, and I believe they ship out of Hong Kong. And it's, I like browsed the site a few times. It's very competitive as far as pricing goes, but let's get into the makeup. So in the box they sent me, there was this Misha Magic Cushion Moist Up number 21. This is a cushion, and I wore it yesterday. And it's too light. Number 21 is typically too light for me, and 23 is just a pinch too dark. So it's like a weird balance sometimes of trying to find something, but I tend to wear number 23. So this was light in a way that like bronzer and powder couldn't counteract how light it was. Also 21 tends to lean a little more pink, and 23 goes a little warmer. So I did like this, and I will get 23 for me, but I'm gonna give my mom this number 21. So what I do have on the skin today, I wanted to pull something K-beauty that I've like used. So this is the Peri Para Ink Lasting Cover. Mine is in the shade 3. It is possible this is the darkest shade, so you know, a little iffy. I think my heat is coming on. Guys, it was snowing yesterday, like swirling snow, and then it stopped and then the sun came out, and this all happened in a matter of like 10 minutes. It was kind of crazy. So this is a plastic squeezy bottle. It is a squeezy tube type thing, and I think I saw who was talking about this, Taylor Wynn, and when she recommends a foundation, it's like yes. So I think it looks really good. I have one layer on, and I used a sponge, and if you have like normal skin to like oily skin, I would say this looks like absolutely like no makeup on your skin. If you have normal to dry, I would just make sure you moisturize properly. You don't need to like exfoliate and do all this kind of prep, but like it looks really beautiful, and it looks like you have no makeup on. Like if you get really close, it looks really pretty. Now the coverage is not very high. I think it's buildable, but I'm not someone that likes to build foundation. If I want sheer coverage, I'll wear a sheer foundation. If I want medium coverage, I'll wear a medium foundation. I am not someone that likes putting more than one layer on, because I just feel like you're asking for it to look not as natural. So anyway, this is what I have on the skin. For powder, I use the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder, and I know I have purchased this like maybe like 10 years ago, and at that time I was like dewy, only dewy, and this is mattifying. So this I use in the T-zone, and only in the T-zone. On my under eyes I have a different powder, which I will talk to you guys about later, but this you can get on Stylevana, so I wanted to share this with you, as well as this one. For the eye makeup, I have this, I've never heard of this brand before, Corinco. It is a 6-pan eyeshadow palette. Mine is in the shade Shining Night. When I looked at the other shades available, I'm glad that this one was the one that was sent to me, because these are just shades that I would wear. So all of this stuff that I'm sharing with you, as far as that was sent to me, I've tried 2.5 times. I got this box on Thursday, and then I removed all my makeup, put it on. I did an all-day wear test of everything yesterday, and then today's Saturday, I again just applied it again just to like collect my thoughts. So These are shades I like, specifically these two. Okay, let me get up close so you can see the shades. I have this on the lid today and the lower lash line, and then I have this as part of my winged liner, and then I have this on the inner corner. So I've used all the shades, so I will show you some swatches and tell you what I think. So these are the swatches. This is on the lid. This is really good for blending out on my skin tone. And then this is what I have as wing liner on the edges. And then this is on the inner corner. This shade has a lot of silver glitter in it. I think on camera it looks a little lighter, but in IRL it is very silvery. And I don't know if I'm just like against silver glitter, but this is like, it kind of flakes off, and then you're just kind of left with that on your face. And so if you like glitter, you might need a sticky base, but I love the base color of it. And another thing I want to say about these matte shadows is they last. Like, they stain my hand when I swatch them, and so I'll probably have to remove these ASAP, or I'll need some like makeup remover, but I think they're so pretty, minus this shade. I'm not into that one, but everything else here is really beautiful. The other the other palette shades are lighter. So this is the most dramatic of the four, and then there's like a peachier toned one, a more cool neutral toned one. So I mean, I'll link it below so you can see, but these are really pretty. So I want to get closer up so you can see the eye makeup. So the lid shade is just one color. We have that kind of shimmery thing on the inner corner, and then I use the red to kind of wing out my liner a little more, and that's what we have on. Oh, also, for the waterline, I use this, I think it's Re-Ray. Is that how you pronounce it? It's the Lux Gel Eyeliner, and it's in the shade Kill Black. And it's like, you know, normal pencil, but it's a twist up. So it twists up from the bottom, and then you also have a sharpener, which is obviously really nice. So if you want to do a winged liner with it, but I just have it in the tight line, waterline at the top. And then I have a different eyeliner that I'll share with you in a little bit. But really pretty, yeah? Okay, so the next item is a cushion tint, lip and cheek. So we're gonna preface this with, you guys know I don't really wear blush on a regular basis. It might happen a couple of times a month. And secondly, I don't do matte lips. So while this does both of those things, I wanted to apply it so you could see it. So it's a kind of a dense, a little I want to say sticky, but only when you like swatch it. It like dries down like once you apply it. Like, my skin doesn't feel tacky right now. So this is the shade Nude Coral, I believe. It's from McQueen. So I applied it to my hand, and then I took a sponge and I dabbed it onto my hand, then onto the cheeks. And so whatever blushiness you see is from that, and again, not tacky. And then I applied the Laneige lip sleeping mask first to my lips, and then I dabbed this on so you could see what it looks like. I also have a lip liner on, which I'll share later, but if you were interested in something that does both, this does both, and you know, you can check it out. I almost didn't want to test this out just because I didn't want to like waste the product, but because I know I probably won't use it again, but I just wanted you guys to see that it, like, at least I want to talk about it if you are interested in things like this. To set the makeup, I have this All Day Tight Makeup Setting Fix 2X's. This is beautiful. First of all, packaging, very on trend. It's like a baby pink. I don't know why it looks so white on camera right now. That's a little bit better. Maybe I am this pale. I mean, I haven't seen the sun in a really long time. So this is beautiful. The mist on this is gorgeous. Let's see if you can see it. You can see it, right? It's like, oh, anyway. So I've used this to set my makeup twice. It's pretty. When I see the words fix, I tend to think matte. It's not matte. It's clearly like, none of this is matte. And I haven't tried it as a primer. It doesn't say it's a primer, but I like using, when something has a really nice mist, I like to try it out as a primer because you'll get like a very even layer. So yes, I like this. It does have a powdery scent though, so if you don't like scent. The last item that was in this box is this Nasific, I don't know how to pronounce this, Phyto Niacin Whitening Tone Up Cream. I've swatched this it has a very beautiful texture. I haven't tried it yet. I will have to get back to you. Again, it's a skincare. I believe it'll just like lighten, brighten, etc., even tone, like that kind of product. It takes like, I think, at least 3 days to try out a product to form like an actual opinion, like a formative opinion. So I will get back to you because, you know, I've opened it, I've swatched it, so I'm gonna use it because don't want products to like expire. So what else do I want to share with you? Okay, so I feel like, ooh, what is this? You have a package coming. Ooh, what am I getting? Ooh, my Pat McGrath palette. I finally got the Decadence palette, so I'm kind of excited to get that. Okay, so I know that most of the products I just talked about are things that I've tried for 2.5 days. So I browsed the website, A, because I wanted to see what else they had on there, and again, I wanted to see what their pricing was like. So I pulled a whole bunch of items that I have tried and used that I can recommend to you. That way, you know, I don't know, I just feel better that way. It's like a conscience thing. So the SK2 Essence, this is the 160 milliliter or 5.4 ounce, like the big bottle. And in the US, this retails for $185. It is $130.49 on the Stylevana site. So I've noticed with most K-beauty sites, the prices fluctuate. So keep that in mind. I'm telling you this right now as of today. So I have a whole bunch of essences and toners, etc. open right now. This one I've started using more consistently in the past week, and I find that it boosts hydration and it also like it calms the skin. I've been having, I don't know what it is, it's maybe stress related, but like again, I've mentioned this in like a previous video, but this area of my, like more so this side, it's just like spazzing out. Like it looks fine one day and then the next day it looks a little like bumpy. I don't know if you guys could see it earlier. I think when I was showing you my eyeshadow, maybe you could have like, it's just like, oh, I don't know. It's like, so I think it's a zit kind of, because I can like get stuff out of it, or like a pimple patch will work on it, but I don't know. So that I wanted to share with you. This is Thank You Farmer Serum, Miracle Age Repair Serum. There's an entire line. Thank You Farmer is a line I just started using, so I do really like this, and I tend to use this as a moisturizer. And then I also have the Repair Eye Cream. This is like a balm. This I don't think is on the website, but I wanted to share that these are on there. This I haven't shared with you yet, but it's very exciting. It's the Elizaveka, ooh, almost dropped it. The ceramide coating, collagen ceramide coating protein treatment. If you use the Olaplex, if you like the Olaplex, I love that. However, it is a little pricey, and I think I saw this somewhere. It's probably on some like top 10 list of like things to try. First of all, I'm only gonna buy this now. I haven't repurchased the Olaplex. I mean, I had the opportunity in the, I just feel like my hair is slowly like octopusing like around my neck. In the Sephora sale, I know a lot of people repurchased that, and they also came out with a bigger bottle, which makes it more economical. But the first time I used this Elizaveka, I forgot to dampen my hair first before applying it. So it was okay. So I used it that day and I like washed my hair and I was like, this is like, it's fine. I mean, yeah, it's cheaper. The second time I applied it, I actually dampened my hair like you would with the Olaplex, and it is so good. So good. Like, I don't know, like I used it last week. I still feel like my hair looks, like it looks really pretty. Like, what's the word? Like even, like the strands feel really good. I don't know. It's hard to describe hair for me because I'm hair dumb. So $6.29. Compare this to like Olaplex. Like, this is so good. And you get like a lot. Let me see if I can find the amount that's in here. Are you anywhere on here? No, but I mean, let me compare this. Like, this is the SK2 bottle. So this is like a good amount. These are the liquid eyeliners from McQueen. These are only $2.99. Really good. I have the brown and the black. I've been using the brown a lot more. I've been veering away from black liner. I mean, I'm sure I'll go back in like 2 weeks, but I've been liking lighter eyeliners. So today I have a red liquid liner on that I will share with you in a bit with like the red wing shadow, but I've been using the brown a lot. CosRX, these pimple patches. I talk about pimple patches a lot. I tend not to buy this one because I think it's a little pricey for the amount that you get. However, $2.69 on the Stylevana site. So that changes things. You know, I like this one. And I think it's less visible because they have like thicker ones, they have thinner ones that you can like wear during the day. And yeah, so this I'll link below because super cool price, super cool price. I'm such a loser. Okay. Oh my God. Guys, I've had 2 cups of coffee and no breakfast, so we're in a weird place. This is the Biore UV Watery Essence SPF PA 4+. I haven't used this yet. This is a more recent purchase. I keep trying out new sunscreens, SPFs. If you want a video, let me know. I don't think I'm an expert, but my whole reasoning for not wearing sunscreen every day is because it doesn't look good under makeup, or there's something that like makes my skin feel irritated. A lot of sunscreens also contain dimethicone, and I'm like, why? Because my skin does not like it. So it's just been this weird, unbalanced, unsettling, inconsistent journey for finding a sunscreen. So I picked this up recently. I haven't tried it, but this again is on the site for $8.99. It took a lot of time to go through and find stuff that I like wanted to recommend to you. Is that everything? Oh, did I tell you about the Laneige? 20 bucks on Sephora, but $12.89 on the website. So yeah. The Shiseido Eyelash Curler 872. Mine is a gunmetal. It's usually silver. But I've tried the Shu Uemura one. That one doesn't work as well for me. That one's also on the site. And I've tried the Surratt one. That also doesn't work as well. This is like the best one for my eye shape. So if we have a similar eye shape, I would recommend this to you. They also have the Benton Snail Bee Mask, which I love so much. I don't have any to show you because I use them all, but they just plump your skin. If you have an event, I don't know why I can't speak. If you have an event, like a wedding or someone's wedding, or like where you really want your skin to look plumped, that is the best mask, the absolute best mask for getting that like filled look. What else? I have, everything is written so tiny here. There's something else I wanted to share with you, I think. Oh, so I've been really into cotton pads lately, and I just makeup removal things in general. So whether it be a microfiber towel, bamboo like cotton pads, or bamboo cotton fiber things, or just cotton pads in general, I've been just testing so many out. And I found that on this website there's Tony Moly, Innisfree, CosRX, Etude House. I didn't even know that all of these brands had their own cotton pads, so that's kind of cool. What else did I see on there that was interesting? Buy 3 get 1. All right, and then lastly, I have a code for you. However, I tested it and this is what I found. If something is already on sale or in a promotion, it won't work. So, but maybe if something's on promotion this week and it's not on promotion next week, then maybe it'll work. Rule iffy here. Also, 10 to 15% off certain brands. I will try to list below what they are, or I'll like create like a sheet that you can like click on, but I'm like losing my voice and I don't know why that is. Okay. Okay, so I mean, if you don't use this code, I'm sure when you go to the website, there's like codes on there. So, you know, use that code. I'm not here to push codes. So I feel like we've talked a lot about K-beauty. So we're going to transition into like some Trader Joe's and like other things, and then we'll come back and I'll talk to you guys about the rest of the makeup that I have on my face, and it will be more non-K-beauty, right? Okay, see you in like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Okay, so I just got back from Trader Joe's. It has to have been like January. I can't remember the last time I went. And this is the first time I've been to a place where I had to like stand outside and like wait in line 6 feet apart, because I don't know how I've just been getting really lucky where I haven't had to do this at all. But I mean, I typically go during odd hours, like during work or like really early in the morning. And then this was like right after work, so I'm sure a lot of other people were there. But I usually spend about 50 bucks when I go to Trader Joe's. I definitely spent like 95 today because I'm just like, it was cold, so I didn't really enjoy that. Ooh, this is ugly lighting. And then it was windy, which made it even worse. And I was very bundled up, and I was probably like 12th in line, so I probably had to wait like, I want to say 15 minutes. So it wasn't like horrible, but anyway, so let me share with you everything that I got. Okay, we got 2 mango sticky rice, the vegetable samosas, which I have not had before, 2 of the paneer tikka masala, the vegetable biryani, and I've had this before and I like it. I just feel it's a little dry. Like this could use some sauce, like some yogurt or something. 2 palak paneer, 2 vegan tikka masala. I've not had this before, but I like any like tomato sauce, like Indian tomato sauce. I wonder if this one has any cashew in it, because it does have cashews in it. Okay, so excited. 1 aloo chaat, spanakopita, cauliflower gnocchi. I saw people put this in their waffle maker. Ugh, looks really good. And then a gnocchi. Okay, we have the sparkling strawberry. This is newer. I don't know. Let's see if it's better than the strawberry rhubarb. Cruciferous Crunch Collection. We have 2 of these. These look so good. Favorite, ricotta lemon zest. I tried to just get 1. Porcini mushroom and truffle. 2 of the rose fingerling. 2 of the veggie flaxseed. To go with this, I haven't had before, caramelized onion dip. I'm excited for this. Can we see texture? I don't know. And then we have the smoked salmon dip. I've bought this before. I cannot remember if I, oh, capers. Do I like capers? I don't know. I bought this before and I can't remember if I like it. I would, I think. Okay, so here's where we made some bad choices. This ginger is fine. A honey baguette. I mean, you put honey on things, I'm like, I will try this. Let me know. I will let you know. Pancake bread, another bad choice. A loaf of pumpernickel, but so good though. Oh, and this one's a beautiful loaf. You know how sometimes you get one, you're like, that is gorgeous. And this Wilhelmina mince, it smelled really good and very like legit, like old-timey mint, so I'm excited. Okay, I wanted to quickly share this with you. It's not showing up. So I did one of those like sleep with your hair in a thing, not braids. It was where you kind of like took one piece, you kept kind of like looping them through until you got like all of your hair. And I like it. I was searching on YouTube for like heatless waves because I don't want curls, I want waves. There's a very specific look that I'd like to achieve that I think I'm like almost there, but I'm hair dumb, so this is going to take me a really long time to do. And it's also possible that what I'm actually trying to achieve is not something that is achievable based on hair type. So this is heatless and I like it because it looks quite haphazard. It's a little more what's the word? Let's get into some light. It's more curl than I want. I would prefer more wave. But I guess this is, you know, what happens when you do these kind of hairstyles. Okay, so one time, very recently, I want to say in like November or December, I tried doing a thing where I slept in braids. First of all, it did not come out good. But the other thing is, as I was creating this look, I definitely looked like Post Malone, and it was not okay. So yeah, but this is not bad. I think I will work on it. I will try to link below the video I watched to get this. I watched many videos last night to figure out what I wanted to do, but yeah, I wouldn't mind doing this again. The only thing is when I do these like sleep in overnight things, I feel like it's not very shiny. Like my hair doesn't get very shiny. It kind of is, there's like a frizzed element to it. You can see a little bit like right here, but I ran some oil through it and it looked better, and it's definitely fallen a little, so I like that too. So let me know what you think. You know how sometimes it's like you have an idea of what you think something is supposed to look like, and then other people are like, oh my god, it looks amazing. You're like, it does? Really? Oh, thank you. So tell me, let me know if you guys like this hair. versus like, you know, you've seen my other beachy wave type thing when I use a curling iron. So. Okay, and we're back. So let's see, other things I wanted to share with you that I have on my face are, I don't know, I'm like talking all like nervous, like we haven't just spoken. Okay, the lashes are the Ardell 172. I was a big user, consistent user of the 174 for a very long time, and I had tried these once and I didn't like them. But now, I accidentally got sent these when I ordered the 174s, and I just love them now. I think they're so pretty, and I think they're so natural. Whenever I see, oh, what am I trying to say? Wow, that's like really warm. Why is it doing that? Oh. Guys, whatever. Okay, so I love these lashes because I think they look really pretty. If I ever got lash extensions, like this is what I would want them to look like. I don't know if I've ever seen eyelash extensions that I think look good. I always think they look like eyelash extensions, and then they also just like, they're almost like they're too long on people, or they're like janky, or they're clustered, and I don't know if that's because of, you know, the tech, whoever is applying them, but I really can't think of a time when I've seen anyone with eyelash extensions that I think look like natural eyelash extensions, unless that's not the look they're going for. I don't know. This lighting is really weird. Okay, so those are the lashes. For powder on the under eyes, this is the Kagendo Maifanshi Natural Lighting Powder. I had this in my collection. I haven't used it in a really long time, but then I started using it again. This is like the old packaging, but it's so pretty. So I have the Innisfree like in the T-zone because it's like mattifying, but on the rest of my face, particularly on my under eyes, I have this, and it's so good, like so good. Actually, I should talk about this first. Well, second now. This is the Dior Armani Luminous Silk Concealer 4.5. I love this. I know a lot of concealers came out. This one, the Dior, which one came out? I can't think of any other ones. I think those are the two that came out most recently that everyone was like reviewing. This does give you a very glowy under eye. I don't mind it though. Here's the thing, when you get to a certain age, your option for how you want your under eyes to look is very limited, and you just need to take dry or not dry. I'm gonna go with not dry. I think most of you guys are gonna go with not dry. So, ooh, is this me or is this my camera? I think Sumo grabs at me sometimes because love. Okay, so yeah, it is, I'm gonna go for radiant and glowy under eye over dry, crepey, old looking under eyes. So I really like this. I think it's really pretty. I have yet to use it as foundation. It's like something I always do. You guys know I like using concealer as foundation. This, I think if I got like a much lighter shade, would be like an insanely beautiful highlight. So I'm thinking about it. It's kind of pricey, but where did I get it? I think I got it off of, no, it's when everyone was doing like their 25% off. So it was either Saks or like Neiman's or Bloomingdale's, something like that. But I really like this. I think it's so pretty. For bronzing today, I use the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Glow. This is in the shade Faux Tan. And I've had this in my collection for like about a year. And I used it obviously when I first got it and I really liked it. But then because it comes in a pump, super like, then I have to like put it on my hand, or like I put a little bit on my brush, and it becomes this whole thing. So I like put it into this cushion. This is like a limited edition one. I don't even know. I bought this a really long time ago, but it's an empty cushion from Misha, but it has like a really pretty whatever cover. And I just like squeeze a whole bunch into here. And now I just like dab my brush or my sponge into here, and oh, so good. Let me see, we'll do a swatch for you. So this is like a bronzer shade that's like very neutral, not cool, not warm, just really, really beautiful. So love so much. Also on the complexion, this is the Iconic London Illuminator. I see this brand a lot. I feel like it's very Instagram popular, but it's quite expensive. And I got this in a BoxyCharm, so I tried it out. The first time I swatched it, I was like, oh my God, are you serious? I understand the price tag. Like, this is some high-end feeling stuff. So that's a heavy swatch. Sorry, the light is changing, but that is what it looks like blended out. And I just apply it to my hand, mush it around, and then apply it to my face. It's like down the nose, on the heights of my cheekbones. And does it not just look like my skin is really pretty? Like, you don't think, oh, she has highlighter on. I mean, especially in person, it is so gorgeous. This on the body, ugh, beautiful. I'm just so good. Okay, I'm gonna pop this mirror here. Nope, that's not showing it to you. Maybe this side. Okay, do you see that highlighter? How gorgeous does that look? Like, that is not highlighter. That is just beautiful skin, right? But it is the highlighter, guys. Oh my God. See it on this side as much? No. Definitely a little bit and a lot of sideburn. Just thought I'd share that with you because I feel like sometimes the lighting doesn't give you what you need to see what I want you to see. I have this whole pile here, so let's quickly go through what is happening. Lip liner. Okay, one of these I got in the Sephora sale, Foxy. And then I had headbangs, so I'm gonna swatch that for you too. But I have a combination of these kind of on the lips on top of, underneath that cushion tint from earlier. That's Foxy, that's Headbang. They're both gorgeous. These feel like gel pencils. I don't know if it says gel. All Day, Everyday Ultra Matte Lip Liner. I mean, it says ultra matte, and I think it would look that way if you apply it to your entire lip, but I just use it the way I would use a normal lip liner. If you are looking for a dupe to the, what is it, the Pat McGrath, those are a little pricier. These are a little cheaper. I think these are $17 at retail, so if there's ever a promotion, these are so good. I love them. So, I don't know, I'm like almost fell over trying to show that to you. Besides the black eyeliner I showed you earlier, I also have Costa Riche kind of blended into the lower lash line, so probably can't tell. It looks more so just like that black, but this is so good. This is my second or third one. It's just, oof. I want them to have a brown one in the lineup, but I think the one they have is like, it has like, it's either a pearl finish or it has like shimmer in it, so I don't like it. For liquid liner, I have this one. This is from Flo Fushi, and I think this is actually on the Stylevana site, but I don't think they have this color. Anyway, my blue one was not swatching, so that's the red, that's the black. So the black is not very black. It has kind of a brownish black vibe to it. They also actually have the shade brown black, but I've been using this a lot, and like the brown liner from McQueen, they're just so pretty. It's definitely focusing on my eye. Anyway, yeah, that is what we have on as liner. Okay, so I've rediscovered my Burberry liquid liner, and I had a backup because I think it was on like the TJ Maxx website for a very great price. That sounds so stupid when I say it like that. Whatever I consider my holy grail eyeliner, like liquid liner, changes a lot because there's so many good ones, but this is one I have been using very, very consistently before I like started using those in the past week. Yeah. And I have my older one, which is more dried out, and I use that to draw lashes in on the lower lash line. So good. So that's like the older one. So you can see the swatches, like the lighter one is my old one and the darker one is the newer one. So I can still draw lashes in with the new one, but I prefer using the older one just because it's a little more gentle. Okay, so I showed you this earlier. This red shade in this eyeshadow palette. I was like, I really want to incorporate into my eye look somehow. So I used the Chanel eyeliner brush. If you don't have this brush and you like doing any kind of eyeliner with gels, powders, etc., it is so good. And I typically wouldn't recommend something so high-end just because, but I've tried other ones from like less expensive brands and it does not do what this one does. Now I know that Chanel brushes, some, not all, are made in Japan, and I think some are made in France. I tend to keep the boxes because I can't keep it straight and it's hard for me to like find it online. Another brush that does something very similar is the Ray Morris brush. But I think in overall, if I had to pick one, I would pick the Chanel. There's not a huge difference between these two. The Chanel one is like a little thicker on at the base, but when you want to do eyeliner, like winged liner with shadow, these two are so pretty. So yeah, I'm like really feeling this like red liner. Okay, so I believe that is all the beauty stuff we can talk about today. Let me show you something. Okay, so in the next coming weeks, I have this box from Skinstar. I don't know, they just sent this box to me and there's like so much skincare in here. I'm like really excited to try it because I don't want to just like unbox it. I want to try it and give you like a review. Also, there's this like variety of PR that I'm going to share with you as far as skincare goes. There's so much stuff. There's like Pixie stuff I haven't tried yet. There's this whole thing. They have like an entire retinol line now. So exciting. Derma E, what I want to share with you that's like really interesting. The vitamin C serum. I love vitamin C. Okay, their CBD line. When this first came out on Ulta's website, I probably tried to buy it so many times, but it was always sold out. So I'm really excited about having it to try. And then there's a couple other CBD items. What do we have? A serum and a cleanser. Paula's Choice. We have this, which is so good, but it is drying when I use it every day. I was doing it day and night for like a while and I'm like, whoa, that was not good. I had to take time to recover from that, but it's very good for keeping your skin in check. Omega Complex Serum with chia seed. I don't know much about those ingredients, so I can't speak to that. And then there's this broad spectrum SPF 50, which of course I'm interested in. I'm interested in trying all sorts of sunscreens right now. And then here is a whole bunch of stuff of it's like a Yes Style haul that I need to like go through and share with you because I've been trying so much stuff lately.